Hello,
Hey.
big family.
Hey,
Time for our
everybody.
Sunday live at
Yep,
5.
here we are again.
As always, we're going to wait a few minutes and give people time to hop on.
hmm
Uh, how do you say that? Toccoa, Georgia?
I think it's
I don't even
Toccoa.
know how you say that.
Looks like Toccoa.
Toccoa, Georgia. You're not too far from us, then. Indiana. Ooh, it's got to be chilly up there. Indiana.
We are feeling the cold right about
Chilly,
now.
chilly. Speaking of chilly, how you liking the weather here lately,
I
babe?
love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Like if this is promise of more to come, then I'm pleased. I'm very pleased.
Yep. She would much rather work out in the cold than work out in the heat.
Any day.
I agree.
Any day.
I agree. Hello to everybody just joining. It looks like people are starting to hop on. I like working in the cold, but I don't know that I like working in the icy cold.
See, Chicago, Maine. No, I can't do all that. I'm sorry.
No.
Northern people, my hat's off to you. I can't do that kind of cold.
No.
That's a serious kind of cold.
Nope. And I got friends up in Michigan and Wisconsin, and no, thank you. They can keep all that snow and cold to themselves, but it is chilly here for us. You know, it's supposed to be low of 30 tonight. Last night was like low of 32. And that's chilly, y'all. When you add humidity in, for us, that's chilly.
It was well received.
Downright chilly.
I'm going to be grateful for every bit of it. It was well received. It was well wanted. I waited through the heat for this. You know, I earned this.
You earned the cold weather.
It, yes.
Now, I can't remember if I talked about this before or not, but every time we move to a new place, it either snows or flurries that year, even if it's not a place where it normally would snow.
Right. It's like freak weather follows us.
Yeah.
It just follows us.
When we moved out to California, the year that Lily was born, it snowed.
It did.
Then we moved out to California.
We're talking about the South. You know, Lily was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Yeah.
So then we moved out to California, and when we moved out there that winter, it didn't snow, but it flurried.
Flurries were falling.
It flurried where we were, and that wasn't normal.
And then of course we moved. What is happening?
Yeah. And then we moved to Indiana, and of course it snowed in Indiana. You know, the year we moved to Louisiana that winter, we got a freak storm and it snowed that year.
People couldn't believe it. They came outside and there was snow on the ground. We have footage of me walking through the snow and catching snowflakes because that was the first time it had snowed in 10 or 12 years.
Yeah. So look, all of y'all in Central Alabama, just be warned.
Watch out.
This is the year. This is the year. We just moved here and we're bringing the snow just because it's tradition.
Yeah. You don't like the weather? Just wait 15 minutes. It'll change.
Yeah, it's tradition. You got to bring the snow with you. Got to bring it with you. So I got to address kind of an elephant in the room or a cat, so to speak. Have y'all noticed that there is one particular animal that it doesn't matter what we do on the farm in the videos, that cat is always
our little friend
there.
Our little
every video, and even when you're not on the videos, when we're not making the videos, that cat is always there. Milk is something else, y'all.
He doesn't mind being just wherever we are, and he doesn't mind being filmed. He doesn't mind people showing up. He just wherever people are, he wants to be held and loved on. And what you doing? And I want to help you and follow us anywhere. He's the little cat.
Milk. Man, that cat. You would think that we don't snuggle him or nothing. He's just needy.
Little pitiful thing. No. He has a blanket on the back deck, a snuggle spot. He has food overflowing out of his bowl. He gets loved on every day.
You're his emotional support person.
Yes. The cat has emotional needs.
I guess so.
To meet his needs.
Apparently. Y'all, we love that cat. And it would be, he would be an indoor cat if he could.
Your mom, when she met him, because his parents helped us move here. So when his mom met that cat, she looked at him and she said, "That is not a barn cat. That's a tame cat. That's a house cat."
Yeah, he
She
is.
said, "That's not a barn cat." I was like, "What? He's supposed to be. He's our best mouser. He really
something else. He is something else. I don't know where he got it from. So all our barn cats were born from Holly, and they all came from the same litter, and they were all treated the same. Like the kids went out and snuggled them all and petted them all and loved on all of them. So I don't know what the difference was. I just, it's just proof that animals aren't just animals, y'all. Animals do have their very own distinct personalities.
Just like people, they are their own person.
They really do. They really, really do. And Milk is just proof of that, because he but his mother taught him well, Holly, which she's the mama cat, of all our barn cats. So she taught him well. That's why he's our best mouser. He's just really good at what he does, and he, nothing gets past him. He's really quick. He's caught everything from squirrels to wild birds to, so he's perfectly fine outside. He's perfectly capable of living outside. He just loves his snuggles, and he's just. And I can't blame him. I mean, I like snuggling too. I guess we just cuddled on him too much when he was a baby, because we literally watched him being born, and we hand raised him from birth. But all of them we did that with. Yeah, so, and I know, but I think we snuggled on Milk a little too much, because my daughters chose their favorite kitten, the one that they attached to the most, and I think Milk just got the most snuggles and the most attention. That's why he turned into a whiny baby. Yep. Hey, Chestnut Hills Farmstead. Hey. No porch sitting at the moment. No. Back to the yellow wall in the dining room. Yeah. Honestly, I don't mind this. It's okay. It's all right. I was complaining about how bright this yellow is on the last live, I think. But honestly, like, it's kind of growing on me. You walk in and it's real sunshiny. Yeah. And we've got some house plants in here, and I'm never sad in this room. The green kind of works with it. You just can't be upset in this room. The green with the house plants kind of works with that yellow color. What do y'all think? I don't know. It's kind of growing on me. It is bright. It's a very, very, I guess bright isn't the right word. Maybe rich. Yeah, it's a very rich. It's a yellow. Warm, rich yellow. Yeah. Very warm and very, very rich. I've been working on my my kitchen garden. You see her with a pencil in her hand here. She's been working on her garden plan. So I've been drawing it out. Like I map things out. I draw it out. So I've been drawing out my kitchen garden plans and what I'm going to companion plant, what I'm going to put in it. I got ideas. I'm like, honey, we're about to go live in just a couple minutes. Yeah, I know, but I can keep doing this while we're on the live. People like that. They don't mind seeing me do my planting. Y'all can help me out. Like, I've been trying to, I'm figuring out this whole companion planting thing, trying to be smart, maximize the raised beds and everything. If y'all know stuff that works really well together, stuff that companion plants really well together, especially flowers and herbs or flowers and vegetables, please let me know. If y'all got some really good tips or ideas about companion planting, I need to fill some spaces in this book. Do we grow veggies and herbs in hanging baskets? We have. Before. Yes, we have. Yep. So not really veggies, but we've grown plenty of herbs in hanging baskets. Yeah. Especially tasseling things like mint and thyme and oregano just kind of spills out of the basket. Makes it look really pretty. Really pretty. So if y'all watched the video on Friday, Milk is like Tucker from Cog Hill. Yes, that's definitely. True. Yep. Bugs. Yep. Milk is kind of like Tucker over at Cog Hill. Yep. Sorry, you were talking about Friday's video. Yeah, Friday's video, y'all. We are so grateful for all the blessings that we have. But with that, we have to start finding places for things and finding where to put everything. Because, man, it has just been like overwhelming the amount of stuff in the house. And you wouldn't believe it, because like we came from such a small space, a small house. And now we have all this space, and it's like, okay, but then we have all this stuff too. But we doubled the size, our amount of space in the house from what we had before. But the problem is we had a lot of stuff in a metal container outside that we never had in our house because we didn't have space for it. Pulled all the storage out. Now the storage is with us in our house. So now we have to actually make decisions on what stays. Like you did go through it and thin stuff out.
I did.
But
I purged as much as I could.
But man, we have so many jars. It's not funny. Like we have a lot of empty jars, just mason jars, quart size, pint size, half gallon.
We did some serious canning, some serious jellies, some serious preserving.
So we had to. I don't know. We ended up just putting them up in the attic. So we put all of the jars up in the attic. What's that?
What about my strawberry patch? Someone asked. So I will have a strawberry patch. That's part of my.
I will have.
That's part of my kitchen planning, my kitchen garden planning, my potager garden planning. I will have my strawberry patch. I had to leave my old strawberry patch, my perennial strawberries. I had to leave them. I did offer them to a friend who I think came and dug some up and took some to her farm, her homestead, but had to leave my strawberries behind when we moved. But that was not part of what we were taking with us. And I left that big iron raised bed behind.
Yeah.
So
and that's my Uncle Don. I don't know if you know.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, Uncle Don.
But I
will have strawberries.
We will have strawberries.
That's definitely that's going to be a part of this farm. Yes.
Strawberries won't happen until next fall though.
They go in the fall.
Because we just kind of missed the boat this time around. We didn't get moved in time and just didn't have time to get them. And we always get them from Haas just because we know the plants are good and
so good. Those strawberries work really well.
Yep. And we're trying to do things not super jump into it and do it super fast and overwhelming. We're just trying to do things as they come and as we can do them.
The key is planning, guys. Planning. So all of these things in careful, slow steps, planning it out, doing it right. These things are going to be ongoing structures on our farm. So
Now, do you want to tell them what you went and got on Friday between 1 and 2?
Oh yeah,
you went and got your little.
He picked one. He calls it my fake license. It's not fake. It's a temporary license. Okay, so in Alabama they give you this little paper temporary license.
And cute. Honey.
Good for 30 days, and then I said, "Well, I don't get like a card, like a license." They say, "Oh, that comes in the mail. You got to wait on it." So I got to wait on my real license to come. So.
It's so cute. Driver. Your little I'm gonna print one out for Miles too, and then he can make.
Y'all, I don't know what to do with him.
I love you, baby. I love you. Also on Friday's video, y'all saw that the collards and stuff had come up 3 days. I was so I couldn't believe that.
I walked out there and said they're up already.
3 days. So, plant the seed. 3 days later, they're up.
Yep.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
I was amazed. And the lettuce too. The collards and the lettuce.
And now the herbs are taking
are so good.
The herbs are taking a little slower, taking their time.
Yeah,
but
the herbs aren't even up yet.
No, and they, and they're not expected. I was expecting like a week. I was going to be impatient, waiting on them. It wasn't expected for them to hop right up. But that was amazing when I saw the lettuce and the collards. And we're going to have those one coming quick. And then, so every Sunday's the day. So every Sunday. So today I had to go out and plant another row of them, another succession of them to have them on that schedule. So I planted 3 more rows of them. And 3 days from now, I'm probably going to see little tiny sprouts coming up.
Yep. I'm excited. Lots of collards, lots of lettuce. You did lettuce and collards today, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So every Sunday she goes out and plants letters. She plants letters. You plant letters, lettuce and collards.
P's and Q's and R's.
All right. So don't let Lester see your hat. Look, y'all. I try to balance. I don't have any big family, small farm hats yet. So I'm trying to balance between the Cog Hill hat here and
we have some.
I think my Lester hat's in the bedroom.
He's got LSU hats. He's got other people's farms hats. He's got he juggles.
Well, I love this Cog Hill Farm dad hat. I love my Longhorn Lester hat too. But look, y'all, you like my hair? My hair is a wreck. It always stays a wreck because I always wear a hat. And then this hat here, I don't know if y'all realize they won. Yeah. They won Saturday.
They know.
Yep. And I just want to take a moment to congratulate LSU because with Bama winning and LSU winning, that means LSU is in the SEC championship, y'all. So I won't dwell on that for long for all y'all that don't watch college football. But I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So it's good. It's good. Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
So someone said, do we plant turnips and mustards as well? Yeah, we do. We do plant
We
all
have.
those greens
Yeah, we have.
this season, in the cold season, you know,
Yep.
not can't do it in the
Mhm.
summer, but you can do it in the colder weather. Plant the turnip greens, mustard greens.
Yep.
So yeah.
Switch back to my my Cog Hill hat.
And
I like
yeah.
you know, repping my Cog Hill hat.
And when we get our big garden going, all of these things like are coming. I swear they're coming. Like we're gonna make so many plants for all these big rows of vegetables.
Yep, love. You know, so we used to grow. In the past, we've grown a variety called all top turnips, just for the top. So they do grow a bottom, but you got to have a strong stomach to eat those things.
Yeah,
they got to bite.
They're bitter.
But the tops are not bitter. They're not bitter or spicy or anything. They're just really good. They're kind of a tame turnip, and
somehow all the flavor went into the bottom, into the root, and the big tall greens are just delicious.
Yep, I love Cog Hill. Yeah, you know what?
Doesn't
you
everybody?
and me both.
Everybody?
If you don't love Cog Hill, I don't
know what to tell you.
Go watch some more of their videos, and you'll learn to love them because they're great. I love them. I love them. I love those guys. They're just awesome over there. Big plants take time and money. Yes.
You right.
Yes.
You right.
It does. And that's part of it, right? So it takes planning, it takes funding.
Right.
So as we're financially able to do more and more stuff, then we're able to do that. So it just, it just takes time. Y'all know with anything in life, it takes time and you have to do it smart. You can't, if you jump into it and get over your head, now all of a sudden you got stuff that you really can't afford and you're doing things that you really don't have time for.
Yeah. Or your plans come to a screeching halt. Yeah. Because you didn't think it through. Or yeah.
So we don't want that. What we want is for everything to flow as smooth as possible.
Right.
And just take our time and just make sure we're doing it right.
Especially in this like cold season downtime, like we were saying, working in the cold is better than working in the heat. Now's the time for all that stuff, for the planning and for the thinking and for the infrastructure and for all that, so we can prepare to like really hit the ground running in the spring.
Ooh, look, her collars froze last night.
Wow.
Man, that's not good.
That's
but
rough,
honestly, most of the time when my collards have frozen, like when we got a freeze or something, they bounced back. Like the leaves that were on them, they kind of turned funny colors, but then and then they could
tell they were frostbitten a little bit, but they did live, and they just kind of they kept growing as it warmed up a little bit. They kind of kept on. So
what's our love story? We will do a live we'll do a live here probably next week, and we'll go into that. That'll be a whole separate story. It's a funny story.
That's a story.
It's a funny story. So I don't want to ruin it by just giving it highlighting over it, but we'll go into that in the next live Thursday.
From how we met till now, we need to go into the whole story.
So I also mentioned that I have to go back to Louisiana. On Friday's video, I mentioned that I've got to go down there. I've got to go. It's not, still waiting on HR. Sometimes HR takes their time. They're still processing paperwork. So got to go back down there. But we have our tractor now, so we can multi-purpose this strip, and we'll be able to pick up our tiller, which Angie's mom and pop have been tiller sitting for us.
Yeah, and holding on to our tiller.
So I'll be able to get that, and they'll be able to load that up in the back of the truck, and we have a way to unload it now. So it'll be a good trip. It'll be really, really good. Winston's here wanting to play, jumping up on Angie over here.
I love my
weenie. That'll be good. I'm excited about the tiller, y'all. It's like magic. We went years using just a hand tiller, like a walk behind tiller, and
I took one of those and I tilled up an entire.
It was a huge area.
It was like a field. It was huge, a lot of square footage, like a whole field.
We planted corn in there that year.
And we planted corn that year. I took a hand tiller, walk behind tiller, and I plowed up the entire field. It was nothing but clay and weeds and grass and roots, and I just fought with that tiller and just tilled back and forth. I'm talking about from sun up to sundown. I was working.
And y'all, my poor wife, I was inside sitting at my computer working because I have a job during the day. I have to work.
Winston,
and I'm watching her through the window. He is like he just wants to play.
He's got a ball in his mouth. He wants to play. No, not right now. Sorry.
I'm watching her through the window, and she's out there sweating and working hard, and really like I feel bad because she's out there working it,
Look,
and I'm just sitting in the AC drinking my Mountain Dew, like.
And that's how bad I wanted.
Looks tired.
I wanted those field peas. I wanted the corn. That's how bad I wanted.
Oh yeah, we put purple whole peas out there too that year. Yep.
Yeah, I wanted a garden so bad. Mm-hmm. So I was willing to sweat for it. I was willing to work for it.
And you did. You worked hard, and it paid off. We did get corn, and we got purple whole peas.
However, thank goodness for technology, huh? Like technology. So tillers. Tractors and tillers.
Yeah, that's the ticket there.
Oh my goodness, instant dirt. I almost cried. He brought home our tiller the first time, and it just like turned grass and lawn into instant dirt. That we could plant in. I about cried.
My goodness, honey, look at this. I used one of those hand tillers. I was 8.5 months pregnant. I don't know how you managed that. Like that I can only imagine it just shook the baby out of you. Like that. Those things are serious. Like,
woman, you are made of something.
Wow, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed right now. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, my grandpa worked a horse and a plow. That's and I know like you're thinking, you're not that old, your grandpa, but the town I came from, the village I came from was behind the times. Their technology did not catch up with the rest of the world. My grandparents were still riding in a horse and buggy every day instead of a car. Like the place I came from, it was perfectly normal to see people riding a horse.
Not now, but it was, I guess, back in the day when she was a kid. I don't know. I can't imagine that.
So my papa did work a horse and a plow, but
can't imagine that. Also, I'm a little worried, y'all.
What you worried about, baby?
I'm worried about those blueberry bushes that you
slaughtered.
That you took to town. Like, I was worried that you were mad at me. Like, you're out there, you cut those things in half. I thought maybe you were mad at me and trying to get your aggression out. Like, you were like, y'all, these huge blueberry bushes.
Yeah, they were too huge.
They were huge.
These things needed a complete restart. Like if y'all would have gone out there and like looked at the leaves and the state of it and the branches, a lot of it was just dead old wood. A lot of it was twiggish, and it just
huge.
I know it was big, but you couldn't even reach into the top of those things to even harvest.
Like they were over 8 feet tall.
You need ladders to get up there to harvest anyway, so it needed to be cut back.
They were huge.
But I cut it severely. Like I cut it down and took all the foliage off, cut it down to the main branches, the main stalks. It's 5 or 6 main, growths there, so it can just do complete restart. Because these things, I don't think they've ever been tended in their whole life. They've never been pruned.
Like, dang.
Yeah, and it was heartbreaking for him to watch it.
It hurt. It still hurts. I'm so nervous. It's
gonna be okay.
I'm so nervous.
Worst case scenario, they were like too sickly or old to bounce back, and I may have killed them. That's worst case scenario. They died.
That's a bad case.
That's not even a bad case because what are we gonna do with that anyway? What was our plan?
Oh, we're gonna put more there. I know. We're gonna put more there. I know. We talked about that plan.
We're gonna buy more, and we're gonna put fresh young blueberries there, and we're gonna grow some more. I mean, it's not like we're going anywhere.
And look, I get it. Sometimes
she tore them bad boys up.
She did. Yeah, exactly.
I got snippy with my loppers.
Yep.
Don't cross me. I got my loppers.
Look, y'all, I'm serious. I was worried that I had done something that I didn't know about. Oh man. It's bad, but it is kind of like that in life. Sometimes you have to just, we did the same thing in the laundry room. I took down those old shelves to make room for other stuff, and sometimes you got to do that with plants too.
With all this spacing issue we're having, and like with all the old stuff that was here, I'm serious about tearing out the old to make room for the new.
And sometimes you have to tear things out in your life to make room for something better, and that just is how it is.
If you're frustrated with the space in your house or around your farm or your yard, if you're frustrated with space, look at what you have. Look at what you already have taking up the space. And then
Mm-hmm.
really think about it and say, do I want this here? Is this important enough for me to have here? Or do I just need to take it out and make room for something new?
Do we have a creek on our property? Yes. Somewhere? I think we were told there's one, but I haven't come across it wandering back in the woods. But as y'all know, I looked pretty lost when I went back there looking at for the mounds. So I haven't wandered too far off the path yet. I haven't wandered kind of randomly back there too much.
Yeah,
but
we'll get more comfortable with where we're at in the woods. We'll get our bearings, and then we'll go on further walkabouts.
Yeah. I mean, 18 acres. There's supposed to be some a creek back there, and the terrain suggests that there probably is.
There has to be somewhere. Yeah.
Woo, look at that, Hidden Oaks Homestead. Hey y'all.
Hey, Hidden Oaks.
He asking her if she is okay, and she just says, "I'm fine," and keeps on doing what she's doing. Did you worry?
Yeah, I'm out there mad snipping.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Leave me alone. I'm fine. But just keep on going. He's like, she's not fine.
Yeah. And then there's something I didn't talk about in the video that I wanted to. This one too. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump off track there. I just saw this comment. Wes, be careful with their tractor, or you may be next.
Yeah, one of those mounds will have your name on it, huh?
Oh, y'all crack me up. There's something I didn't talk about on the video that I'm a little worried about too. Or maybe I did talk about it on the last live. I don't remember. Everything runs together sometimes for me. But y'all, I think I may have really upset our mail lady.
Oh, yeah.
So
I hope we didn't. I hope we didn't upset her.
Look, this mailbox that we have is, you got to understand, it's been out there for decades, right? Like it's been the way it is for decades. So Angie goes out to mail a couple letters. She puts it in the mailbox, and this is a couple weeks ago. Puts it in the mailbox. I go out to check the mail the next day, and there's these 2 letters
and the flag's up.
Yeah, and she had put the flag up. I went out to check the mail. The flag's down when I checked the mail, and all our mail's piled on top. So I just grab it and come inside, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, honey, did you try to mail these? Because
sure did.
They're still in here." So she walks back out the mailbox, and it's a nice little walk down the mailbox. We got a long driveway.
I just tried again.
So she puts it in the front part of the mailbox, not in the back, in the front, puts the flag up, and I go check the mail the next day, and it's like deja vu.
It's still there.
There's a ton of mail sitting on top, flag's down, and the letters are still there. So I'm like, man, is she like forgetting to put the flag up or something? Or so I put the mail in the very, very front, the most front part of the mailbox you can put it in.
Open the door and it'll fall
and then
on you.
shut the door. And I put the flag up, and I watched to make sure the flag didn't fall or anything like that. It was up.
Try it the 3rd time.
I go to check the mail the 3rd day. Y'all, that mail was still there. She would just shove the mail into the back of the mailbox. So we go down to the post office. We're like, and I'm not looking to get anybody in trouble. I just wanted to mail these letters, right? So we're like, hey, look, we need to mail these letters. We're not sure. Maybe something's wrong with the mail or something. Did we do something wrong?
And I need to know, because when I go to mail future things, I need to know if I'm doing something wrong, because I need to mail stuff.
Yeah. And yes, we stood it up so she could see it, right? And the flag was up and all that good stuff. And so the people at the post office are like, let me go get my manager. So she goes and gets the supervisor or manager, whatever we call them there. And they take the mail and process it, and they're like, you know what? What's your address? We'll talk to the person there. Well, the next day, the mail lady, or maybe it was a couple days later, she drives up the driveway to hand me my mail, and she's like, y'all's mailbox is not right, and it's tilted backwards, and it's not high enough, and y'all need to fix it. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't say this to her, but I'm thinking to myself, this mailbox it's been like this for decades.
Right. The people that lived in this house before us lived here a long time, and it's never been a problem before.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And the postage was right on it.
And the people at the post office, they said, "Oh, y'all are being nice. Y'all are just being too kind." They knew who our mail lady was, and they were like, "Yeah." They're like, and we started saying, well, maybe it was us. Maybe we weren't doing something right. Is there something we can do? And they just said, oh, y'all are being too nice. They're like, no, she's just.
But she is a really nice lady. I really like her. I don't want to make her upset. So I hope I didn't get her in trouble. Because
I wasn't trying to get her in trouble. I just need to mail my letters.
I just want her to take the mail. But we are going to fix the mailbox. That's going to be up in a upcoming video here in a couple weeks probably.
I'll make it nicer. I'll make it sit up right and be the right height. I'll redo the mailbox. I just need to be able to mail stuff.
Look, and then like a couple days after she came up and talked to me, then we get a notice in the mail that she had gone out and measured exactly how low the mailbox is according to what it's supposed to be, and that we need to level it out and
make it the right height. Yeah.
I'm like, man, like I hope, like I said, I hope I didn't get her in trouble. I just want her to take the mail. That's it. Just take the mail. Mm-hmm. And it's been there for decades. I don't mind fixing the mailbox, of course. If it's not right, it's not right. But
well, and then we have the previous
decades. It's been there for decades.
The previous owners, which we're good friends with, we have their number and everything. We talked to the previous owners and said, did they have this problem? And they said, oh, we had lots of problems with our mail lady. They said that their mail ended up at someone else's house on frequent occasions.
They gave us the names of the folks on the road before ours they got our mail a lot.
So they warned us if our mail comes up missing, it's because it got given to the wrong person.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. I
love her to death though. And I'm gonna go out next time I see her, if she actually comes up the drive and I get to see her and talk to her, I'm gonna ask her what her favorite holiday goodie is so we can bake her something.
Yeah. Yep. And we actually have a different lady that delivers mail on the weekends. On Saturday. She's really nice too. We talked to her yesterday, right? Yesterday we talked to her. We saw her out there.
Day before.
Friday?
Day before yesterday. It was Friday. Yep.
No, because we were gone Friday, so it had been yesterday.
Oh no, sorry.
It was yesterday.
I'm losing track of my days.
Yeah, it's our Saturday. It's our Saturday
lady. So Saturday was yesterday.
And she was really nice. And I know, I don't know. It's weird for us to be talking about mail ladies probably, but look, I was kind of shocked. This lady, like every mail truck I've ever seen, the steering wheel's on the opposite side.
Right. Yeah.
But this poor weekend mail lady, she's having to drive her normal truck. And I didn't know this about the post office, but it's not like they pay them for the whole thing to get their truck redone to make it into the right side drive. They give like an incentive, but they don't pay for the whole thing.
And it's up to them.
And to me, that's weird. I mean, that's like
steering wheel situation.
Their job, like.
Yeah, but
you work for the post office.
But right now she's working with that left side steering wheel like a normal vehicle, and then the mailboxes are on the right side, so she has to lean over her seat.
Yeah, she's got to drive, sitting in the middle of the truck, drive with her left foot, lean out the window on the right.
Awkwardly figure it out.
And look, maybe our main mail lady is that way too. I didn't really notice what side of the truck her steering wheel's on.
And maybe it's hard for her to
maybe that's why.
Maybe it's hard for her to get into our mailbox, but I'm gonna try to, I don't like to say bribe, but I'm gonna try to butter her up, give her some goodies, find out what her favorite stuff is, talk to her, try to befriend her so I can figure out, can we figure out this situation? Like I would really like to get my stuff mailed, and I don't want to make you upset. I don't want to get you in trouble at your job.
Yeah, we just want you to be happy.
Just want you to be happy.
Yeah, look, make her up a little Thanksgiving basket with a candle in it, fall pot holder, towel, box of tea.
Oh yeah,
that's a good idea. A little goodie basket. Yep. Speaking of goodie baskets, you want to tell them what y'all went and did today?
So what me and the girls went and did today while Wes was working hard at the computer and catching up on some things around the house. Me and the girls got Lily's goodies together that she had made. She made personal, in these cute little dishes and everying, personal size like pumpkin cakes, a little Christmas dish. Yeah. And we wrapped it in saran wrap and everything, but she homemade pumpkin cakes, pumpkin spice cakes. And then she made some homemade chocolate chip cookies with put in a little tin and everything, wrapped it and everything. So cookies and a pumpkin spice cake for each person. And we made them 4 times. She made 4 of them, 4 separate batches. And then we have 1 neighbor to our left, and we have 3 close-ish neighbors to our right. So we got to go meet the neighbors. We already knew Mr. Gary to our left, but I didn't really know the women that live all 3 houses down. So we took these 4 batches to the neighbors and went around the neighborhood and said, "Hi, we're the Blairs," and we gave them the goodie basket. And
and it was good.
And I showed her, I pointed out Lily, and
I said, great neighbors.
I said, "Lily made these for you," and we started talking about what do you do, and just got to know them and stuff, and just gave them our number. If you need anything, call me. And they said, they said, "We're happy to see that you people are like us and you like good neighbors and you like community," because they're like, we don't like to be strangers with our neighbors. We like to know our neighbors. Yeah.
And Miles was really cute. Miles came home, and I heard he sang Jingle Bells to a couple of the folks.
So he hung on to my leg and he said, Mama. I said, "What?" And he said, when we get to the next house, can I sing to them? I said, "You're going to sing?" And he said, "I think they'll like Jingle Bells because it's holiday time." I said, "I think they will. Let's give it a try." So he waited for the right opportunity. Everybody got quiet, and he goes, "Now?" And I said, "Yeah, now." He goes, I want to sing for you." And then they said, "Oh, you're going to sing?" He goes, "Yep. Jingle bells, jingle bells." And he just started
singing. I thought that was really
Everybody
cool.
sang along with him and clapped for him. It was great. It was so great.
It's good because for him to, so he's, I know he doesn't look shy on camera,
shy moments,
but when he gets in front of new people or people he doesn't know, he locks up. Like he's completely shy.
Like hides behind me.
Doesn't even want to shake their hand or fist bump or nothing. And so
he'll hide his face.
That says something about how he was comfortable with the neighbors.
Yeah.
Also, the neighbors came over the other day, and before they left, he had come outside, and one of them tried to give him a fist bump, and he was hesitant, but then he did it.
Yeah, he was like,
he doesn't do that with anybody. So to me, like that says something about the neighbors. Like kids are kind of like animals in my mind. Like they can tell.
They can tell a good person and a bad person.
They can get that sense and that vibe from them. I think. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. I think they can, and so that means a lot to me that he was just comfortable enough to.
And even the girls got back in the vehicle when we said goodbye, and they were like, "They're awesome. I like those sweet old ladies." They're like, "We got good neighbors," and they were just singing their praises. They like the neighbors,
and we really do have really great neighbors. There's Mr. Gary that lives down he's like our neighbor to the left, and he actually he's an older gentleman. He's retired, and he takes his tractor and bush hog, and he bush hogs up and down both sides of the road.
Yeah, takes it upon himself to care for the easement and
because
stuff.
He knows our other neighbor, Miss Joyce. She goes running all the time,
she walks and jogs
the road, and he doesn't want her to get bit by a snake or anything.
Yeah,
and then he'll come and bush hog our yard every now and then just to be nice.
Yeah, he was out there just cutting the grass. I was like, wow.
Yeah. So and he's come up and talked to us a few times, and he's super, super nice. We couldn't be in a better spot. I don't think. Everybody is so friendly. But honestly, I've said it before on the videos, but Alabama in general has just
been good. It's just been a great experience.
Friendly people.
And these people, they were all delighted to hear that we're staying for at least 20 years, if not longer. Like this is our spot that we are staying. They were delighted because these women, the 3 houses that I went and visited, all 3 of these women, they know each other so well. They know each other this well, guys. So when Miss Joyce decided to come and meet us, which he had already come up to our house and just kind of said hi and met us several days ago. But when she was on her way, the house in between ours is Miss Cheryl, and she swung in on her golf cart, told Cheryl, "Get up, get dressed. We're going to meet the neighbors." She picked up Cheryl, said, "Come on, honey, get in the golf cart." They got in the golf cart together and came over to meet us together. She said, "We've known each other since we was knee-high to a grasshopper." They've known each other forever. These people have grown up together out here, and just everybody knows everybody on all these back roads.
It had to be Thursday. Friday is a federal holiday. No mail delivered on Friday. Yes, and it was actually Saturday, but
it was Saturday. Yeah,
I like this comment because it mentioned Friday being a federal holiday, and so Friday was Veterans Day.
it was.
So thank you to all of you veterans out there, and also I was off Friday.
Yeah.
So our video coming out Monday talks about what we ended up going and doing Friday, which I think y'all
Friday
really
was a
loved.
fun
It was
day.
really excited. I'm not going to give any of it away now,
Fun
but
day. So
Monday's
good.
video, it goes into detail about everything that we did on Friday and some of what we did yesterday. Yeah, some of what we did yesterday. So yeah, that's that. It was a really good weekend,
Good
though.
family
really
fun
good weekend.
day. That was and we got some things.
Yeah, we got some things. Also, when we talked, we kind of went through all the spacing and how we were going to lay out the orchard. And y'all, I'm so excited about the orchard.
Yeah,
And
orchard plans are
I've probably
good.
gone back and watched Jason's may have been a couple of videos ago now, but like the last half of his video, he showed the actual the orchard, and I've gone back and rewatched some of when he planted the orchard, and I'm excited.
The designs are great.
Man,
the espalier.
I'm
and
really
the
excited.
fruit production is going to be
really excited. Thank you, Aunt Lucy. I appreciate that.
Hey, Aunt Lucy.
I'm so excited about the orchard. I don't even know what to do it myself. Now all of our most of our stuff that's going in the orchard is coming from a place that if y'all have not checked out, you need to look up Petals from the Past.
Yes.
It's a place
and they ship.
They do ship stuff. It's over in Jamison.
I think it's
Jemison.
I think it's Jamison.
North of Clanton, Alabama. Yes. And they are amazing. They know so much stuff. That's Jason that's over there too. And he is just, I forgot his last name. Has forgotten more stuff about plants than I'll ever know.
Yeah, these are like real
awesome.
Like true gardening people.
Experts. These aren't gardeners. They're experts. These are people who like they went to school for this. They know what they're talking about.
They're in a new class all their own.
Not just went to school, but this place is not like your typical nursery that you go to. This is you go and they thank you, Chestnut Hills. Let's see if I can get this up on the screen here. Jemison. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Jemison.
Yeah, they're it would be like if you somehow magically walked into Lowe's and they knew exactly what project you needed to work on, exactly what wood to get, what nails to use, everything.
And they're going to help you pick out colors and sizes and patterns, and they're going to help you finish the product.
And personalize, and they don't care one bit about selling you a product. They just want to make sure that you know what you need and want and help you and that you get all the stuff that you need. Yes, Dr. Jason. Yes.
Yeah. Dr. Powell. Dr. Jason.
Dr. Powell. No, well, Dr. Powell and Dr. Jason.
Yeah, Dr. Powell.
Dr. Jason is the main person that you'll see over there, and then Dr. Powell, I believe, is. I could have it wrong though.
Amazing place full of amazing people. Yes.
Yes. Yep.
I spent $2,000 on fruit trees this year. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it is.
It's easy
to get caught up there because
easy to do.
You leave there feeling a lot more confident than you show up usually.
You definitely leave knowing more than you did before about this is what you thought you were doing, or this is what you thought you came here for, or this is what you thought you were looking for, and then you found out what you really need or what you were really looking for was so it's just a educational place. And they know about landscaping, they know about design, they know about, you tell them what your goal is and they can kind of help you see how that's going to work and how that's going to fit with your area and how it's actually going to happen.
Yep. And I love that too. Just walking around Petals. It is just stunning. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
There's another place. If any of y'all are over in Texas, do you remember what's the name of the place we went to that we got the
so
Peggy
that
Martin's
was from?
You know what? You keep talking. I'm gonna look it up real quick because it was a similar thing. So if any of you all are over in Texas, this is the place to go in Texas. It was over by the Bluebell plant.
Yeah, it was right by Bluebell ice cream.
I'll tell you the name in 1 second. I'm pulling it up. It is Antique Rose Emporium.
Yeah, Emporium. Antique Rose Emporium.
That's where we went and we bought the Peggy Martins that we used at I'm a Survivor, which if you don't know, when you buy Peggy Martin Rose from like Petals or Antique Rose Emporium.
I'm sorry, 1 second. The name of the roses that we bought for Lester and Jamie were the Peggy Martin roses.
Yep, Peggy Martin roses.
Martins.
Yep. And I'll even put it in the comments here. Peggy Martin.
And we have 2 of those. We just have to find where they're going to go on our homestead. But we have 2 of those.
Yeah. And so when you buy a Peggy Martin Rose, they donate $1 to the, I think it's like the Peggy Martin Rose Fund or something like that. Peggy Martin Fund. And it goes to help kind of rebuild was the concept, rebuild after Katrina, the Gulf Coast.
Right. It's a charitable donation that helps, those that are still recovering.
Gulf Coast Gardens and stuff like that. So anyway, really, really good. Awesome. Yes. Thank you for posting the link. Yeah, that's the one. That's
But that Rose Emporium in Texas, that was like, I mean, Petals from the Past is gloriously beautiful too. But when I walked into the Emporium, I was super impressed. That was my idea of the ultimate potager. Like, it was so fancy and so like it obviously took so much time and thought and effort. Like, they had spent so much time trellising all of these beautiful walls, and it looked like a fairy garden. And then you walk, they had these paths that go around this tree on purpose because it's got the hanging beautiful flowers you walk through, and then you circle around this pond, this koi pond, and it's just they took a lot of effort and time into making this a beautiful pathway that just leads you from section to section to section, and it all just flowed really well. And it was like you had entered another world, like a fairy garden or something. It was just beautiful.
Yes. Don't forget about your fig trees from Petals. They have LSU purple and gold. Yes, go Tigers. Purple and gold. Yes, yeah, definitely. And I think you're going to think the same thing about Petals as Brenham. That's the name of it.
Brenham.
Yes, Brenham. That's where Antique Rose Emporium is. So if you're in Texas, go to Antique Rose Emporium, just outside of Brenham. And you can also visit the Bluebell Ice Cream Factory while you're there.
Yes, and tour that.
Why not? It's ice cream, and Bluebell ice cream is delicious. Though we have some. I'm gonna show everybody. This is my new recent favorite ice cream.
He found another favorite. He never met an ice cream he didn't like, y'all.
A lot of favorite ice creams.
He does.
I have a lot of them. Just a couple favorite ice creams. All right, this is my most recent.
This man, his mama had to take a slab of cake away from him.
Hey, now, don't go giving away family secrets.
Him and his dad both.
It was a miniature cake.
Oh no, there was nothing miniature.
It was like 3 inches around.
Did you pick up measurements from Lester or something? You measure him with Lester's measuring tape? No. So this was an entire cake, okay? And I swear his dad and him just divided the cake in half. And just you get half and I get half. And they just slapped that thing on a plate. They were going to go sit down and eat it. His mom is just watching them. And she's trying to keep
we
him
need
healthy.
to go back and talk about,
she's trying to help him watch.
We need to talk about these Peggy Martin roses some more. We got to get off this subject.
No.
Here.
The funniest part was in the living room when they both sat down with the fork and got ready to eat and everything. She just calmly and politely walks over to both of them and takes the plate out of their hand. He just went and just took it right out of his hand. And she's like, thank you. And she walked it back to the kitchen. Yeah. You don't need it.
Look, the cake is going to go bad.
What could he say? His mama had taken it right out. I laughed.
Y'all, it doesn't matter how old you are.
She said,
when you're in your mama's house, you're in your mama's house. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. Like, so, my mom wants to take my cake. I guess she gets to take my cake.
When you learn how to get a normal slice of cake, you can go have the cake.
But anyway, back to this delicious ice cream. This stuff is amazing. Never heard of Mayfield Creamery, and I'm sure it's not local. But I've never seen it until I moved here. Anyway, I've never seen it in store. I found it in Walmart, but This stuff is delicious. Go get you some if you can find it.
Looks like
Brown Cow Delight.
Looks like diabetes waiting to
amazing.
happen.
It might be diabetes waiting to happen. It could be. And
but it's delicious.
So Angie thinks I'm weird. But do any of y'all drink milk when you eat ice cream?
Isn't that dairy and dairy? It's cold dairy and cold dairy. Doesn't that like not work?
You know,
well
when you eat
together?
When I eat spaghetti, I have butter bread with it. Carbs and carbs. Like things, you know, they always taught you in school, you know, what is here that doesn't belong? Well, you know, ice cream and milk do belong. They're both dairy. It's delicious.
What kind of logic
it's
is
delicious.
that? I mean, no, he'll do like
Man.
butter noodles and butter bread on top of butter this.
Yes,
and butter
look
that.
at this. Look at this. Look at this. There's milk shakes. Yes, and they use milk and ice cream for that together.
Yeah. But when you mix it up, I could kind of see that. But as you're eating ice cream, you're craving a cold glass of milk as you're eating ice cream.
Yeah, I am.
I don't know. That just doesn't make sense.
Look, I sit down with it, and I've always done it. Like
doesn't make any sense.
Bowl of ice cream and a big glass of nice icy cold. You know, and the best way to have it is you put the glass in the freezer and let it get nice and frosty, and then you pour the milk in, and the ice kind of forms when you pour the milk on the outside.
Y'all. He's serious.
And
he has a method.
It's so
he has a method.
good.
He takes his sweets and his snacking very seriously.
So good. Tillamook ice cream is good. I actually like the Mayfield better, but I love Tillamook in general. Their cheese. I've actually been out to I don't know if they have more than one plant now, but back in the day when I went out to Tillamook and went to the Tillamook Cheese Factory, and that was pretty cool. Like,
I bet it was.
Yeah,
I bet it was.
It was pretty cool.
But see, I can't like vote in on any of this because I don't really eat sweets.
Yeah, but I know you eat more sweets now than you used to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put this ice cream back in the freezer before it melts.
Yeah, good idea.
Or I could just get a spoon and eat it.
You could do
we ain't had dinner yet.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're gonna have dessert before you
do.
She'll fuss at you right here.
So,
no, but y'all don't crucify me for that. Like I do like some sweet things. Like I mean, I eat jelly.
You are sweet.
Oh,
that's
I eat
why.
Jelly and I love fruit, but I don't do like sweets. I don't do like sugar, like cake or ice cream or cookies. I don't do a lot of sweets. Like I don't have a sweet tooth, and I never have.
Okay, this is different. I love putting juice on ice cream. It makes it crunchy. What kind of juice?
Juice.
Okay. And
well, is it fruity ice cream? And you put fruit
interesting
juice on it?
But that might be good. Like if you had like vanilla ice cream and then you put I don't know, like a tart juice on it, like a cranberry juice or something. Maybe the tart and sweet.
I can go with some sherbet every now and then, but I don't do ice cream very often, like hardly ever.
Mm-hmm.
But
you don't. You don't eat ice cream hardly at all.
And when my poor baking daughter, the one that loves to bake, when she's like, "Mom, what do you want for your birthday this year?" Because she bakes our birthday cakes. She bakes everybody's birthday cake for them. And I'm like, "Baby, you know I don't like cake." And she's like, "Well, I can make you something good." You know, she came up with this hummingbird cake that was actually really good. It's mostly like fruit and you know, a lighter sort of cake, a lighter thing. You know, I was like, not too heavy on the sweets. Yeah.
Oh yes. I've been meaning to get some. Y'all, if y'all don't know about Chestnut Hills Farm, Zoe over there, she makes some ridiculous stuff that she sells.
Yeah.
Y'all hop on their live after we're done here. We'll finish up here in just a minute. They go live at 6. Hop on their stuff and watch their live. She usually talks about it or shows some stuff on their lives, and it looks good. And we're actually going over there to get a turkey.
We'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, very soon, like in a week or so.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think they might have a few Thanksgiving turkeys left. So if y'all living around their area, kind of central Alabama area, then and you need a good Thanksgiving turkey, then head on over to their live and hit them up.
You know, play with some baby piggies.
No, you're not coming, baby. I'm gonna go pick up the turkey because you're gonna see those pigs and. Oh, heaven only knows what we're going to come home with.
He's going to wonder why the back seat is oinking and squealing.
We do not need no piglets. No piglets. Piglet pie.
I know we're not set up for. We're totally not set up for a pig, but I so want one. I do.
We will get a pig, but honestly, I think when we get a pig this time, it will be. We're gonna make sure we're set up for it, and it'll be for like it will be a pet
like
pig.
a true
like
pet
that's
pig,
what we'll get. We'll make sure we're set up for it.
Like
We're
not
good
for
to go.
breeding, not for eating. It's gonna be our pet piggy. That's gonna be our
yes,
lovely
thank
pet
you.
piggy.
You are like the link.
There we go.
King over there. That's perfect. Yep.
He knows
There's their
he
link.
knows the
And
Good
we're gonna
job.
hop off here. Thank all of you for showing up. We appreciate all of your support. We really do. We're so incredibly grateful for all of you and to have all of you as part of the big family.
Thank you guys.
I love getting these lives, like make my day. I love getting on here, just getting to read y'all's comments.
It's like y'all
and
visited
talk
with
to
us
y'all.
at our home. Y'all sat down and talked with us, and we can just you know make y'all laugh and just be entertaining. Like we normally just banter like this all day, so it's just
so it's good.
It's just fun. It's just good.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So thank y'all. We love y'all. Check out Chestnut Hills Farm live after us, and I believe later tonight Cog Hill's going live. I think
so. The shows will just roll on.
So so make sure and hit up both of those because both of them will be great. So go show your love and support for Chestnut Hills.
Good nighttime family TV. You know, good nighttime shows.
It is.
For the whole family to gather around and watch.
Yep. Absolutely. So thank y'all.
Thank you.
Keep an eye out for Monday's video, watching what we did on Friday while I was off. And we will catch y'all in the next video.
Love you. Bye.